With these.
So, matter of fact, are we gonna go into Johnny Mack's? Okay. Legal analyst.
I want to talk about the George Zimmerman thing.
Okay.
Situation. Is it George Zimmerman or Trayvon Martin? Give us some information. Okay. While I sip on this fruit vegetable.
We need an intern so I can get me a drink. This is bullshit.
The attorney for Trayvon Martin's parents is calling for the release of all documents related to the death of their son.
But you can't do that.
They were given access, major networks were given access to the sealed medical examiner's report on Martin. The reports were in favor of Zimmerman's self-defense argument, with the reports revealing one shot wound to Trayvon and numerous bumps and bruises on Zimmerman, indicating he was under the stand your ground law in Florida. The medical report stated that he had 2 black eyes, a closed fracture of his nose, and 2 cuts on his head. Martin's attorney said that the report shows that Martin was fighting for his life and that altercation would have never happened if Zimmerman had not pursued the teen. It also questioned the severity of Zimmerman's injuries. We're going to get into the illegal legal analyst.
Here's the first part on that. First of all, you cannot release all of the tapes and all of the evidence because it allows the defense a chance to attack. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you can't try this you can't try this case on television. So you can't do that. Second of all, here's the thing about the broken nose and the black eyes and did you see the pictures? I saw it on CNN. It was 2 fucking scratches. I've had bigger scratches fighting on remote control. He does not have a broken. You see the thing he said was a broken nose? It was a cat scratch on his nose. If you break your nose, you are bleeding profusely from your fucking nose.
Profusely.
That was in my last question on the GED test. Trust me.
Profusely. He said perfume or something. I don't know what she said.
And it's like this guy does not have a broken nose, because if you had a broken nose, the ambulance people would have took you to the hospital. They don't have a choice. And the police would have took pictures when you got injured on the site. Let me tell you how it works. The cops take pictures right then and there, so they would not be liable when you get to the police station and say, oh shit, he punched me in my fucking face, the cops abused me, police brutality. They take a picture of you right then and there.
Right.
Those were not cuts and bruises of a broken nose. Now, if the witness, his Trayvon Martin's girlfriend on the phone, the last thing she heard him say was, get off me.
Right.
Here's the thing, no matter what you may say about stand your ground self-defense, if you don't get out your fucking car and follow me, because Trayvon also said on the phone, according to his girlfriend, like, I got away, I'm cool, I think I lost it. How do I lose you?
Right, stand your ground is not chase you down.
It's not follow. And I looked up self-defense.
Okay. Oh shoot! Come on,
come
on in, analyst.
Because on his police report, they first said self-defense.
Right.
It did not say stand your ground. It said self-defense, and I looked that up. So if Bizzle is trying to rob me, Bizzle is unarmed, and I'm unarmed, and Bizzle tried to rob me, or whatever case may be, and we get into a scuffle, and I take a bat and I hit Bizzle with the bat and get him off me. Right. I'm supposed to use enough force to get away, to stop the attack. It is unlawful for me to use excessive or deadly force. That is not lawful.
And that's under self-defense.
That's under self-defense.
Okay.
I can hit Bizzle with the bat, and Bizzle go down like, oh shit, my leg, and I can get away.
Did I have my tie on still?
I'm gonna knock the tie off. I'm gonna sweep for the tie because I know it's a clip on. I'm gonna sweep for that. But I cannot hit Bizzle with the bat 6-7 times.
Allegedly.
I cannot hit Bizzle with the bat 6-7 times and claim self-defense. Self-defense is only enough force to stop the attacker and get away. I cannot.
So what's the difference between that and stand your ground?
Stand your ground. If you read the whole law, it's for whole protection. And then because of carjacking, it was extended to your car.
Right.
It is not for people walking down the street that may look suspect.
To attack other people.
You know what I'm saying? This guy, you know what I'm saying? That is not stand your ground. You gotta read the whole law, not just one phrase and paraphrase what you want to get out of it. If someone breaks in my house, I do not have to retreat. I can defend my home by using force. If you try to take my car, and I happen to have a 380 in the glove compartment. Allegedly. So what is already loaded?
The hollow tip bullets.
and so what is not actually registered.
Don't worry about that. We can fight that in court. That's hypothetical. That's cool. Right. Yeah, that's hypothetical. So you try to steal my car, I do not have to retreat. I can use enough force to stop you from taking my car. Nowhere in that whole stand your ground law do you read I can kill you.
Right.
There's no way you can read a citizen can shoot and kill another unarmed citizen. Even the police, I know the stand your ground laws in Texas, and I know it's in Florida. It's like in 21 different states altogether. No, all the law enforcement officers, they were against stand your ground. The NRA, Procter and Gamble, and Coca-Cola, all the motherfuckers backed away from this law now. Well, they was endorsing it and was standing behind it, but now they see that you guys are going out killing unarmed citizens.
Right.
No citizen has a right to kill. Are you a vigilante? That's what it is.
Right.
That's vigilante justice.
Right.
Well, you can kill. Well, here's the thing. Here's the bad part about
which is really what he has is.
Here's the bad thing about the stand your ground law. Here's the bad thing if Zimmerman wins. What about me?
Right.
Can I use that?
Right.
I've been arrested a few times. I said, officer, that is not my drugs. He didn't believe me.
Allegedly.
No, it's okay.
It's documented.
It's documented. These are facts. Right? You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this, America. If that works for George Zimmerman, can I, an African-American male, can I do that? Can I say, my man, like Tommy's about 6'2", 6'3"? You got a Dodger hat on. If we coming out,
he looks suspicious.
You look suspicious. Oh shit, he may be banging. He may be a skinhead. Oh shit, he got on a hoodie. Can I shoot this motherfucker? Cause that's what you saying. If you say Zimmerman is allowed to shoot to kill, then you saying Johnny Mack is allowed to shoot to kill.
And we do not want to say that.
He said, "Yeah, it's not going to work for you."
Advice from the legal analyst.
You're going to jail.
That was great.
I'm at least shoot you in the kneecap, Tommy. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna take you out.
Right.
Your basketball day is gonna be over.
Yeah, she shot a gun at her baby daddy.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah, well, she shot him at him apparently around the kids.
Because here's what you don't know.
Well, they said because she went back in because she forgot her keys to get away from him, and
it's premeditated.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
She felt that he was coming towards him, and so she jumped off to get him away. But
she got 20 years.
Damn.
Here's the thing you don't know about your weapon, because you can get a license to carry a weapon, but you don't have a license to discharge that weapon. There's not a license for that. You don't have a license to shoot that weapon. It is illegal for you to shoot your gun in the city limits.
Yep.
Look it up.
Even if you
Look
shoot
it up, you
yourself.
motherfuckers. All you niggas packing pistols and shoot niggas on your albums. All you niggas shoot these niggas on your albums.
Right.
Advice from the
Shoot niggas in the studio.
legal analyst. That was great.
That was
Johnny
great.
Mack.
So we're about to go to break.